Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, listen. You could tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now listen, time and energy are the highest forms of currency. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, getting to that guap, stacking that paper, getting that money, that Luciano, that green, that cheddar, that dough. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that been tapped into the channel since day one. Highly invested in Grown Man Business TV. You already know we growing this channel organically. Constant elevation, constant elevation. We on our way to the top. We are not stopping. We are approaching 26,000 subscribers, on our way to 30K. Tap in and tap out, but you know my slogan. Big salute to all my newcomers, all my new investors, all my new subscribers, everybody that's making their way to Grown Man Business TV, everybody that's tapped into the channel. Listen, man, you have made your way to the Realest channel on YouTube, my G's. The Realest channel on YouTube. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. I'm the only one in this lane. So big salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure y'all tapped into the Realest channel, the illest channel. Grown Man Business TV. Now listen, man, you see the title. Feel what I'm saying? You see the thumbnail. I know you see it. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But Hurricane Milton has charged up. I mean, it's charged up, my G. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. And that's the reason you see me with the fleece on. You know what I'm saying? I got the bucket low, like Chuck It Though. You already see I got the Army fatigue, green hoodie, fleece, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Big salute, blessed divinely. Listen, I didn't go live yesterday because, I went live on the Cardi B situation, and then I just had to handle some things with this hurricane. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm not gonna downplay Hurricane Milton. I ain't gonna downplay Hurricane Milton. I mean, it's a big deal, and I'm gonna show you what it's looking like outside. I'm gonna show you how things are transpiring right now. You know what I'm saying, at the big house, going down with this hurricane. You know what I mean? So I didn't get a chance to go live last night, but I'm live right now. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, we going live again tonight, because I'm definitely going to double back, and we going to have a conversation about what's going on with Jaguar Wright. You know what I mean? I want to double back, and I want to talk about what's going on with Jaguar Wright. So we going live again tonight. But yeah, forgive me for not going live again last night. It's a lot going on with Hurricane Milton. Charlie P, I see you in the chat. Big Wrench is already in here. You know, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. It's always deeper than rap. And right now, you got a lot of people in a state of panic. You got a lot of people in a state of panic when it come down to what's going on with Hurricane Milton, my G's. I can't lie. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But you got a lot of people that's panicking. A lot of people that's moving in fear right now. They full of fear. Now me, I said, you know what? I'm about to get the hoodie on. It's time to go at this with the hoodie on. Yeah. I'm talking rain forest hoodie right now, cause it's raining outside. Yeah, they talking about Milton we might not have seen a hurricane like Hurricane Milton for the last 100 years, my G. For the last 100 years, we ain't seen a hurricane like this. And why you think that is? Well, I already went through the ups and downs and the lefts and rights. I done already gave you some game on this situation. Hurricane Milton been charged up by the higher ups and the elites. James Butler, big salute on that 20-piece nugget. You already know, man. Highly appreciate that. Highly appreciate that. When everything opens back up, we're going to dip that in Chick-fil-A sauce. But everything's closed right now. Everything is closed right now, so I'm going to put that 20-piece nugget to the side. Highly appreciate you, homie. Yeah, everything's shut down right now. You got people evacuating. You got people stuck on the interstate. You got people, in a state of panic, in a frenzy, running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Because they don't understand what's going on. They think it's the end of the world. They're not really able to see through the smoke and mirrors, or not even the smoke and mirrors. I'm talking through the wind and the rain right now on what's really going on. Hurricane Milton was charged up with dry ice. Dry ice. These hurricanes come off the water. You got that warm water. You got that circulation in the tropics already forming up strong hurricanes. But when you drop that dry ice in the middle of those hurricanes, when you fly those airplanes over those hurricanes and you drop that dry ice in it, it charges it up to a category 5 or category 6. That's what they saying, the category 6 right now. One thing for sure, two things for certain, man. We not running in fear. We not moving off of fear. We not scared of that. You gonna stand on business, or you gonna get down and you gonna lay down. And if you lay down, you gonna stay down. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We not running. Now, I want to show y'all something, because when I get to talking these conspiracy theories, when I get to giving y'all this pure dope, it's a lot of people that tap in and say, man, you reaching with that GMB TV. You reaching with that. You reaching with this. When I tell y'all about intimate domain, when I tell y'all the you know, how far they'll go to get you to leave your property, how far they'll go to get you to leave your land, leave your area. This is, you know, you got to know something, man. This is Christopher Columbus all over again. This is the new age Christopher Columbus. But now, instead of them going to war and instead of them taking the land by force, they using Mother Nature. They manipulating these hurricanes. They manipulating these storms to get you to get in your car, pack up your things, and leave. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Because what happens when you willingly leave your house, when you willingly pack up your stuff and you leave, and then they cause and they create and they say that this is now a disaster zone, you can't come back, homie. You have forfeited. You have forfeited your residence. You have now forfeited your house, your land, whatever it is. As soon as they call it a disaster zone, you have now abandoned it. So when you come back and they got it roped off and they got the caution tape all around it and they got the National Guard protecting it, see, they gonna protect their land. Yeah. Christopher Columbus, the higher ups and the elites, the National Guard, the government, they not gonna run from a hurricane. They gonna get the National Guard to rope it off. So you got to ask yourself this: why would the National Guard, why would all these people be making their way into Florida at the same time while they convincing you to take your ass out of Florida? They riding around neighborhoods telling you all over the news that if you don't leave, you're going to die. Think about how deep that is. Psychological warfare that's going on right now. When have you ever heard somebody say, I'm talking on national news, CNN, Fox News, your local news, that if you don't get up, pack up your car, and evacuate, you're gonna literally die? You gotta be able to understand what's going on, homie. They create a state of panic. They want you in a state of fear. They want you to literally pack up your stuff and go that way. And they got the National Guard going this way. And then when you say, oh, okay, the storm is over, the rain is stopped, there's no more wind, a salute to Hurricane Milton, we gonna go ahead and go back home. Guess what's gonna be waiting for you when you take your silly ass back to the house? The National Guard. Yeah, I'm talking tankers and trucks, guns and bulletproof vests, and they're gonna be telling you, turn around and go to the shelter because you don't live here no more. Oh, you thought I was playing? You thought it was a game? Let me show you something. Big salute to the chat. We gonna run this up. We ain't worried about the numbers. We doing this for the integrity. The numbers is coming. We doing big numbers and something, but we do this for the integrity. Out there in North Carolina, I keep telling y'all, North Carolina is a prime example of what they trying to do. It's a prime example. They put it right in front of your face, so they done washed out all those sundown towns out there in North Carolina. Instead of the government sending out funds and sending out food and sending out help, you got all the local communities putting money together, putting food together, putting water together to help everybody out. They done already washed your house away. This is now a disaster zone. Y'all is all gonna have to move somewhere else. Y'all will not go back in those mountains. Oh, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I gotta keep it fully 100 with you. Y'all will not return back to those mountains. Your property, your land, your community is gone. And I'm gonna dig back into that whole situation because it's deeper than rap with those communities. I really want to shine some light on the things that we looking at out there in North Carolina. But I'm gonna stay right here. So the government ain't helping nobody out there. The residents, the American people is gathering together and they helping each other. And let me show you what the government is doing it because of that. Let me show you. Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button when y'all tap into this. Look at this right here. Look at this.
In Burnsville, North Carolina, an unmarked helicopter destroys supplies and donations, getting ready to be taken out to those impacted by the Hurricane Helene. And it's crazy because people don't know, who is this? Is it the government? Is it the military? Is it just some random person in a helicopter? And why were they flying over here doing this? Creepy stuff, folks.
Now, you got to understand something, right? And salute Scott, I see you in the chat. Local Trees, I see you in the chat. Terry, I see you in the chat. You got to understand something, right? I wish I could say that. That would be a perfect answer for what we just witnessed right there, Scott. Yeah, it's a female driver. We all know ladies really can't operate these vehicles. We all know women really can't drive respectfully. You know what I'm saying? We all know. I would prefer my old lady to get in the passenger seat and be a passenger princess at all times and let me steer this wheel, let me handle the gas pedal. Let me do that. But it's deeper than rap, Scott. Oh, it's so much deeper than rap. It's deeper than that. See, you got a military grade helicopter. I'm talking about black ops. Wide open sky. I mean, they could be flying anywhere. They could be anywhere in the world. They could be delivering help. They could be bringing water. But instead, they flying extra close to these areas that they have reserves for these civilians for. Water, food, you know what I'm saying? Dry clothing, diapers, wipes for babies, baby formula. Black ops flying down, making a mess of these reserves that they have for those people out in North Carolina. Why would they be doing that? You know why they doing that? Because they don't want y'all posted up that close to the disaster area. They already washed away all the houses. They already washed away they done already washed away everything y'all own. But now you got people from other communities coming out there, standing around, having all type of, reserves for these people to help them. Something that the government's supposed to be doing. But what happens when these people post up right around the corner? It make it hard for the national government to create these disaster zones. How is it a disaster zone when you got 40 people over here with water, food, dry clothes, Pampers, wipes? Huh? Shelter? You got to understand something, man. Back in the day before we had this technology, these smartphones, all the things that come with being living in this new age, the age of technology. They was doing all this stuff and you had to prove it. It was your word against their word. Oh, and you already know your word is going to lose. They don't want the people in North Carolina, you understand what I'm saying, to recover from this. They don't want the people from North Carolina to be able to bounce back from this. They delivered a death blow to North Carolina. But when you get American people rallying up, when you get American people standing on business, helping each other out, Now we might be able to bounce back. Now we might be able to figure out what's going on. We might figure out how to get our land back, our community back, our property back. The government done already implemented eminent domain on that area. Eminent domain. So they don't need you out there with water. They don't need you out there with baby formula and diapers. They don't want you out there helping the community. They want y'all to run as far as possible. You know, evacuate. Yeah, yeah. We don't want y'all to really help each other. We're not here to help y'all. We're here to help y'all evacuate so we can get our hands on that lithium in all those courts that y'all got. Yeah, y'all got mountains full of lithium up under this land right here. We need that, and we want that. And like Christopher Columbus, we here to take that. We gonna take that, yeah. Close your mouth and open your ears. If you ain't understanding, you in the right place. Close your mouth and open your ears, man, and listen to this game I'm giving you. It's tons of lithium under that land up there in North Carolina. They need that. They're already in $100 million contract with Tesla. They need to be able to provide lithium. You thought that was a coincidence that hurricane went up in the mountains and washed out all those people? You think it's a coincidence that black op helicopter just flew down and destroyed a whole reserve area that's here to help people bounce back, help people stay where they at? Oh man, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than that. And listen, man, but let me tell you something, Apple Tree. I'm gonna give you some game on this. The global economy is really against the West right now. Wherever we was getting our lithium from, that source and that supply has been cut off. We was getting our lithium from over there where y'all at, Afghanistan and all of that. We've been getting lithium from a long time, but now we have to go into our reserves. We have to get lithium out of the American soil because we ain't rubbing shoulders with everybody else. That brick nation is really getting strong. That's why they ran up in the mountains, homie. Those mountain towns was sitting on top of lithium and on top of mountains of quartz. When it's oil under the hood, they coming to get that. You got oil under your hood, they gonna lift your whole hood up, homie. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And see, what you gotta understand is this: a state of fear, a state of panic. They done charged up Milton out there in Florida. They got Milton charged up, and they got everybody scared. And they telling everybody in that area to flee, run, evacuate, hide, get out of town. Yeah, get far, far away. Get on the interstate and get far, far, far away from your property, from your home, from whatever it is that you own. Because it's going to be a disaster zone when you come back. They did the same thing out there in Maui. Yeah, this is the channel where we going to keep it 100. I ain't up here telling y'all you gonna die if you don't leave, evacuate, yeah, blah, blah, blah. This ain't the channel for that. Oh, you thought that was a coincidence out there in Maui when all that fire came from the sky? Huh? When the sky was raining, fire, burning all that shit, and then they went in there and bought all that land up. You thought that was that wasn't no coincidence. And it's the same thing out here in Florida. And it's the same thing out there in North Carolina, homie. It's the same thing. All in alkaline lifestyle. I see you in the chat. Big salute to that feminine energy that we all do need. You already know how we giving it up. Big salute to All In Alkaline Lifestyle. Make sure y'all go hit that like button. Y'all go hit that subscribe button. If they dealing with Grown Man Business TV, they dealing with the real. Yeah, we ain't making no moves. We not evacuating. We ain't going to no shelter. We not getting on the interstate. How stupid do you think you are to get in your car, drive on the interstate that's gridlocked? You ain't moving for hours. There is no gas for 100 to 200 miles, and people is telling you to get on your car, leave your property, leave the shelter of your own home, and drive out to Atlanta somewhere. Drive out to New York somewhere. And you, come on, man, is you crazy? How silly you gotta be? How silly you gotta be, homie? Now, you gotta know something. The people that live right on the water, they already know what come with this. When you in the Sunshine State or you in any state and you buy property that's on the water, that's you know, yeah, it could get touched by them waves. You know, you got that oceanfront property that you pay so much money for. You got that lakefront property that you so proud of. You already know if you're a property owner, these is things they gonna warn you about. This is a beautiful property. It is a lakefront property, but God forbid a tornado come through here. You know your house is gonna be in that water, right? Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful property out here in the Sunshine State, right on the water. You get to see the waves, you get to smell the salt water, but you know, if we charge up a hurricane and it come through here category 4, 5, or 6, you know that house is gonna be in the water, right? So everybody that's near that water, that's going through it right now, they signed up for that. They know what they paid for. You better know something. Every month when they pay that property insurance, it's probably times 3. Them people probably paying $1,000 in a month just on the insurance of that property because it's right on the water. So I'm not saying it ain't gonna be devastation. I ain't saying that it ain't mayhem. I ain't saying that some people shouldn't be leaving. But what I'm telling you is the majority of those people on that interstate should not be evacuating those homes. You need to know that. Oh, they have Apple Tree. Let me give you some game. They got something called flood damage when you get insurance. The people in those mountains in North Carolina never thought in a million years a hurricane would wash out their whole communities. So I guarantee you, none of those properties had flood damage. Yeah, none of those properties had flood damage. Those people are not going to be able to bounce back as far as buying that property. Eminent domain has already been laid down and established. Disaster zones have already been laid down and established up in those mountains. But in Florida, it's a little bit different, homie. It's a little bit different down here. They got the police officers riding around certain neighborhoods, talking through the bullhorn, telling them, if you don't get out of these houses, you're going to die. If you don't get out of these houses, you're going to die. Well, let me ask you something, Mr. Police Officer. How is it safe for you to be riding around the neighborhood? How is it safe for you to still be here, but we got to get out the houses or they going to die? See? When you look through the smoke and mirrors, you will know, stay right where you at, homie. So you ain't evacuated yet. You ain't got in your police car and drove out the city. You ain't got in your police car and drove to Atlanta. So you still in the neighborhood telling us we need to evacuate. But you ain't evacuated yet because they never evacuate. Yeah, they never evacuate. They get all of y'all to evacuate and then they disaster zone your area. And I know it's hard for a lot of y'all to take in. That's why I get this game up. I don't expect everybody in the live chat to be up on game. That's why I give up the game. You understand what I'm saying? So it's only natural for some of y'all to kind of push back, you know, to get some backlash. It's natural. But the truth is the truth. It don't matter if your feelings is involved. It don't matter if my feelings involved. The truth is the truth. And I can stand on the truth. Just like Jaguar Wright. Big salute to her. We gonna double back tonight. And we going all the way in when it come to Jaguar Wright. Because you got to know something. When you standing on the truth, you ain't got to double back. You ain't got to say what you thought you were saying and what you meant to say. You say what you mean and you mean what you say when it's the truth. And the truth is, a lot of this land, they looking to reconquer this land, homie. A lot of these areas, you don't know what's under the area. You don't know why they coming for the area, but they coming for it. So when you get situations like this, When you get situations like this, you gotta know, why would they do that? Why would that helicopter do that?
In North Carolina, an unmarked helicopter destroys supplies and donations, getting ready to be taken out to those impacted by the Hurricane Helene.
They destroy supplies and they destroy donations packed up that was about to go to all the survivors of Hurricane Helene. Why would a black op helicopter destroy? Ain't they supposed to be there to help you? Ain't they supposed to be there to aid you? Ain't this the government we supposed to all believe in? In God we trust and all of that? And then when I tell you those helicopters is only there to keep you out of that area so they can confirm it to be a disaster zone, so they can implement eminent domain, then your sheepskin ass want to tell me something otherwise. You a part of the herd, homie. You being led and misled. I'm trying to give you some game. I'm the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm pulling the skin up. I'm telling you, yo, this is what they doing to y'all. They about to slaughter y'all. They about to take y'all to the slaughterhouse. Don't go that way. Exactly. Big salute, blue, red. What you know, though, this is what you got to understand, and I've been understood this a long time ago. When the game is pure, when that dope comes straight off the brick into the bottles, the algorithm is going to send. It's going to send agents to the live chat. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be a subscriber to even get involved with the conversation. So these agents hit the subscribe button, wait 5 minutes just to make calls just to cause a confusion, just to cause a distraction. But they didn't know that my voice is more powerful than CNN. They don't understand my voice is more powerful than Fox News. They didn't even know my voice is more powerful than Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy playing voice butt tag every morning on your radio station. But now they gonna find out. They gonna find out. Get in your cars and everybody leave your house right now. Let me tell you something. It's more dangerous for your ass on them highways. It's more dangerous for you to get in your car and drive up those traffic-filled highways with no gas for 200 miles. It's more dangerous. It's more dangerous for you to leave your property. You understand me? And don't know what you coming back to. It's more dangerous for you to leave your property, go somewhere, worry yourself to death, live in fear for the next 2 weeks, crying, confusion. You don't even know if you got a house to go back to. They profit off of fear, my G. They profit off of panic. They don't profit off of union. They don't profit off of us recovering. They don't profit off of that. They don't profit off of that, B. All right, come on, man, crying. You know better than that, Nick. Nicky. I'm going to call you Nicky for short. That dog fur, I can smell that dog fur you got on your head, Nicky, from a mile away. I can smell that dog fur on your head, Nicky, all the way through your thumbnail. I can smell it. Woo-wee! Smell like a Labrador, Nicky. You smell like a golden retriever, Nicky. You smell like a bulldog or a shih tzu, little Nicky. You might want to get you some head and shoulders. You might want to get you some head and shoulders, and you might want to scrub that dog fur and lay it down for the night. You're shedding all over the place, little Nicky. Yeah, I'm going to give you some attention. That dog fur don't do good in the rain, do it? Yeah. Yeah, we got tools and brushes that shed that dog fur for you, to help you out. You can no longer hide behind the good hair narrative when we know it's dog fur, little Nicky. I'm looking at your thumbnail. Your thumbnail smell like a goddamn golden retriever. Let me tell you something. You get Lil Nicky and you put Lil Nicky out there in Hurricane Milton, and what you got is a dog smelling golden retriever. I would take you to the SPCA if I saw you out there in Hurricane Nicky. I would see you and say, we need to take that dog fur to the SPCA. Yeah, we need to get that dog fur to the SPCA. Don't take it to a shelter. That's dog fur right there. Lil Nicky. You came to the right place, my boy. You came to the right place. It ain't enough goddamn Head and Shoulders. It ain't enough Newport 100s that you could smoke to get rid of the scent of that dog fur you got on your head right there, boss. Huh? Yeah, let's have a good time. Because we going through a hurricane right now. And because we going through a hurricane right now, Lil Nicky, I want to have some fun with you. All right? I want to have some fun with you, Lil Nicky. Hold on, Lil Nicky. I want to show everybody who Lil Nicky is. Yeah, we gonna show everybody who Lil Nicky is right now. This is Lil Nicky right here, guys. When you see him in it, this is Little Nicky right here. This is Little Nicky right here. Right, Little Nicky is right. This is Little Nicky, and this is his pet dog right here. This is dog fur on dog fur violence, Little Nicky. Yeah, you thought he didn't know what that was? That's a whole head of dog fur, Little Nicky. This is Little Nicky's grandmother right here. This is Little Nicky's wife right here, and this is their pet domain, a whole government pincher to the mouth. Little Nicky and his wife, they kiss their companions in the mouth. And it ain't no stopping it. It ain't no stopping them. That dog first saying to itself right now, I knew you had that canine in you. I've been smelling you for a couple of years now, and I knew you had that canine in you. It's about time you let me lick you in your mouth. It's about time you let him lick in the mouth. Nick, you might want to close your mouth when your dog get that close to you. That dog is looking in your eyes and saying, Lil Nicky, I knew you had that dog fur. So Nicky, when you get finished tongue kissing your dog in the mouth, and then you come to my comment section and you want to cause confusion, I'm going to straighten you out, Lil Nicky. Oh, you got a dog. Lil Nicky, is 2 dogs that stay in that house you got. It's 2 canines that live in that little apartment that you living in right now. Yeah, I'm talking to one of them. Yeah, I'm talking to one of them. All right? So before you come into my comment section and you get to using your Twitter fingers, make sure you wipe your mouth off from when you and your goddamn canine is going mouth to mouth. When you and your canine is going mouth to mouth, Lil Nicky, you make sure you wipe off your mouth before you talk to Grown Man Business TV. Yeah. Wipe your mouth off before you come here and you get to conversating with a grown-ass man, Lil Nicky. Yeah. You didn't know that I knew that about you. You've been running that good hair narrative your whole life. Oh, we have good. That's fur right there, Nicky. You got the canine in you. You got a splice of swine in you. It's a little bit of pork in you, and it's a little bit of canine in you, Nicky, man. All right? I'm just saying, little Nicky, man. Listen, man, I got time today. Yeah, I got time today, little Nicky. All right, we in the hurricane. We got Hurricane Milton. Milton is doing what he do. Nicky, I got time today. So I don't mind exposing your K9 DNA, homie. I don't mind exposing you, Lil Nicky. Everybody, you protect your K9 when people like Lil Nicky get around them. Make sure you make your pit bull, your Shih Tzu. You put them up when Nicky come around. Because when you go to the bathroom, when you go to the kitchen, when you go to the garage, this what Lil Nicky man is doing with your Shih Tzu right here, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Now, mind you, Lil Nicky, it ain't nobody like me in this news feed right here going mouth-to-mouth with the K9. It ain't nobody with the non-ether that's going mouth-to-mouth with the K9. But you a little bit different, Nicky. Look at his thumbnail. Look at the dog fur in that thumbnail, Lil Nicky. Welcome to Grown Man Business TV. Oh, you got a dog, Lil Nicky. Don't deny your K9 companion now, Lil Nicky. Don't try to convince the chat that you ain't got a K9 living in the house, that y'all ain't shedding fur all in the bed together. Don't try to convince the chat now, because they don't believe you. Lil Nicky, they don't believe you. You need more people, Lil Nicky. Huh? You want to see more? You want to see more, Lil Nicky? There you go. Woof, woof. There you go, Lil Nicky. Close your mouth. Close your mouth when it's a K9 around you, boy. Yeah, you got a dog in the house. You trying to convince us you ain't got an animal in your house and you a whole animal, and look at the dog, how he look into your eyes. That dog saying to himself, I knew you was an animal. I can smell the fur on you. Let me kiss you in the mouth. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. I'm not going to go no deeper than that, Lil Nicky. Welcome to Grown Man Business TV. You have entered the realest channel on YouTube, Little Nicky. Little Nicky, baby. You got to understand something. We are no longer going to let you cause distraction. Yeah, you and your people. You and your people, Little Nicky. Let's do this. I don't mind. I got time today. You and your people cause the distractions in America. You and your people is the reason these storms is coming. You and your people. Y'all poison the water, poison the food, poison the air. Huh? Poison the community. Huh? You and your people. And then y'all turn right around after you do all that and you kiss these goddamn dogs in the mouth. Huh? And you expect us not to point it out. You so smart, you in the chat chatting to me. And then when I point out you and your goddamn dog tongue kissing in the mouth, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, now you typing extra time. Now you typing double time. Now you typing double time, Lil Nicky. Well, you came to the right channel. I am not your average, boy. Yeah, I'm not one of these little rappers, homie. I'm not one of them. I'm the one that's gonna step on your dog fur having neck. I'm gonna put my boot on your dog fur. Every time, Lil Nicky. Every time. Keep your mouth off them animals, Lil Nicky. I'm about to get back to my conversation, but keep your tongue in your mouth. Yeah, Nicky. Nicky. Keep your goddamn tongue in your mouth, Lil Nicky. Big salute to the chat. I ain't riled up, boy. I'm wilding you up. Now, I want to show y'all something. Hurricane Milton has made his way. I ain't gonna lie to you, the pool about to overflow. I want to show y'all what it look like out here. Hurricane Milton. See, the pool is on edge. pool is gonna overflow. But this what now when you look on the news, right? You turn on CNN right now, they showing y'all a whole bunch of destruction. They showing y'all people running for them lives, and people are crying, and people are evacuating, and the news, CNN, the correspondents, the people standing on business, the people that want you to been breaking fold, they showing you all this destruction. But I just showed you my backyard, and it ain't nothing but a little rain. I can agree with that. Nikki, I can agree with that, my boy. As long as you can agree with the dog fur, I can agree with that. It ain't nothing but a little rain. Little rain ain't gonna hurt nobody, but you want us to evacuate our houses. Ain't nobody in my neighborhood left their home. And we got guns and all that. We standing on business. This will not be a disaster zone. You will not wrap up our area and then tell us, oh, y'all can't go a mile that way because it's now considered a disaster. Nah, we not doing that. But when they show y'all, everybody outside of Florida, the imagery that they're gonna show y'all is they're gonna show y'all destruction. They're gonna show y'all St. Petersburg. They're gonna show y'all Clearwater, Florida. They're gonna show y'all all these areas that get wiped out every year. You gotta know something. These people in St. Petersburg, Florida, they get wiped out every year. They already know what's coming. They know them little trailer homes and them little trailer parks is going in the water there every year. If they were smart, they would turn them trailer homes to like boats and shit. You know, put some boat stuff under the trailer home in case it get water under it. It could turn to a boat, a floating device. But the news and the narrative is they want everybody in Florida to get out of Florida. Well, I'm here to tell you, we standing on business over here. Little rain ain't gonna do nothing. Little wind ain't gonna do nothing. Nah, baby. You won't trick me out the $500,000 home I'm living in. Hell no. You know why? Because I done got scared. I done let the narrative get painted. I done let them put fear in my heart and got me in my car stuck in traffic all the way up the goddamn road, still in the hurricane, still in the rain, trying to make my way to Atlanta somewhere because I'm so scared of what's going on in Florida. Now I'm going to sit in my nice house, in my nice chair. Yeah, I might even get in the jacuzzi tonight to show them it's real. I might turn up the jacuzzi and I might get in that jacuzzi in the middle of Hurricane Milton to show them it's real, baby. Heat that water up and get right in that jacuzzi. Your home is your peace. Exactly. All in alkaline lifestyle. Exactly. Your home is supposed to be your place of serenity. Your home is supposed to be your place of shelter. Your home is supposed to be your place of peace. But what they do is they manipulate the weather with HARP. They manipulate the weather with dry ice. They manipulate these hurricanes, and then they go onto these big platforms and they pump fear into your home. They pump fear into your heart. They pump fear into your family. And after they get y'all full of fear, once they get y'all full of that fear, they direct you. Go that way. Oh, you scared, ain't you? You nervous? You pussyfoot? Well, listen, don't you worry. The American government, we are here for you as always. So since you're now scared, since you're now pussyfoot, we're going to tell you what to do. Get all of your belongings. Get all of your belongings. Pack your car up. You and your little family, get in your car and y'all go that way. Now, once y'all go that way, we gonna send some Black Hawks this way, and we gonna take over this area. And trust me, your ass won't be able to come back. So take everything you need now. Because it'll be the National Guard meet you when you come back. Oh yeah, we'll have fences and we'll have checkpoints and we'll have the National Guard here when you come back. And we gonna let you know. That's a disaster zone over there. Well, we want to see the disasters. You're not allowed to see the disaster zone now. Well, what you mean? What you mean we ain't allowed to see the disaster zone? Well, Hurricane Milton went over there. And now that Hurricane Milton went over there and did whatever Hurricane Milton was going to do, check this out. We are in control of this land. We can't let, man, you crazy. It'll be a war on American soil. Those Maui people, those people out there in Hawaii, they supposed to went to war behind that. Salute to the Haitians. That's one thing I like about Haitian people. They'll take your ass to war about that. Them people in Maui, after the fire's over, so you telling me the fire's over, the house has been burnt down, there is no more fire, the sun is in the sky, and we can't go over there and see what's going on and what happened to that land over there? Nah, we supposed to go to war about that. Corrupt, what it do? I see you in the chat, big wrenches. We supposed to go to war. So you telling me after Hurricane Milton is over, he done blew everything, whatever done happened. He gone now. We can't go see what's going on over there. We can't go see what our property look like. We can't go pick through the remains and see if we can find something to salvage. Nah, y'all, the government said, the government sent us. We are the National Guard, and we have cops, and we have helicopters, and we have now checkpoints, and you ain't allowed to go past this checkpoint. Well, nah, homie, we going to war about that. So again, I want you to understand something. Look at your news channel. Look at CNN. Look at it right now. Look at the imagery that they showing y'all. Look at what they showing y'all. Then, I ain't never lied to you. I ain't never lied to you. You done came to the right goddamn place. Look at what they showing y'all out there, and look at this. Why they ain't showing y'all that? Why they ain't showing y'all all the areas that they trying to evacuate that ain't getting nothing but a little bit of rain and a little bit of wind? Why they ain't showing y'all that? Because they want y'all in a state of fear. They want y'all calling down here, oh man, get out of there. Get out of there, man. G&B, grown man business, man. Listen, man, I'm just in your DM. I didn't want any problems, man. I know how you feel about the dog fur and all of that, man. But I just wanted to call and tell you, man, in the DM, get out of there, man. Get out of there, man. Look, man, it's Hurricane Milton, man. And the people are saying you need to evacuate and get out of there, man. Please leave, man. And I gotta tell you, no, bro, it ain't happening like that. That ain't how we giving it up. I'm gonna sit right here, right? Because everything is closed, Dunkin' Donuts and all that, they closed. So I'm gonna sit right here with my with my cup right here. You see that? You see that, right? And I'm gonna drink my homemade tea. Ain't a drop of fear. My daughter, she back and forth to her room. She come down, she get what she need. We chilling. If the lights cut out, we can figure that out. If the lights go out, we'll figure that out. But the last thing I'm going to do is pack my family up in no goddamn car and drive in no rain, storm, sleet, hail, or snow to leave my shelter, my property, my peace, because some dog fur having people got on the news and told us we need to get out the property and evacuate. We ain't asking no questions. You got the police officers riding around telling everybody to get out their property, but y'all ain't left yet. So the police is safe then. Hurricane Milton said that it ain't gonna run down on the police. It's just gonna run down on your property. Come on, man, we not doing that. I don't like when people ask me questions like that. What's your name? Junior, I'ma just call you JR. We got multiple properties, man. I could be anywhere. Do I got property in Florida? Sure. Am I somewhere in the Sunshine State right now? Sure. But I could be anywhere, homie. You don't ask me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's some whole shit. That's for women. You understand me? That's what women do. Hey, baby, where you at? You in Florida? Don't call me. Don't ask me where I'm at, homie. Just know wherever I'm at, it's a lot of guns and it's a lot of peace. And it ain't a drop of fear wherever I'm at. Wherever my spirit, wherever my energy is at, that's what it is. I just showed you the weather. Obviously, it's raining outside. Obviously, if you listen, if you close your mouth and open your ears, you can put two and two together. You ain't got to ask me the question. You could have made that decision on your own. Yo, son, where you at? Yo, don't ask me that question, B. Don't ask me no question like where I'm at, where my G. Nah, don't do that. Put two and two together. Put your Twitter fingers in your pocket and open your ear. See, if you wasn't twiddling so good, because you're twiddling a lot, and you just listen, you wouldn't even have to ask that question, man. This is grown man business TV. We dealing on grown man level. That's what a grown man to tell you. Listen, homie, you supposed to be able to answer that question yourself. You obviously not listening. You not using your ears, big homie. Close your mouth. Put your Twitter fingers in your pocket. Sit on your back pockets on your Twitter fingers. And you'll be able to answer your own question. You wouldn't even have to ask a grown man no question like that. All right? Respectfully. Nigga, where you at, man? Where are you at, man? You in Florida? Nigga, I just showed you some shit. I just told you some shit. And you gonna ask me a question you supposed to already know. Let's look at some of what they showing y'all real quick. Big salute to the chat. Let's listen to this dog. Now again, the dog fur is laid down nice and neat. Let me show y'all. Hold on real quick. I want to show y'all something. Hey, Nick, you still in the chat. Big salute to you. You know, you gotta have thick skin to deal with this grown man business. We not dealing on saucy sand on Lil Nas X time. We not dealing on none of that Rainbow Coalition. This channel right here is exempt of all Rainbow Coalition activity, homie. So you need to be, if you're gonna get in the chat and you're gonna get to talking and you're gonna, you stating your opinion, then you got to have thick skin. Other than that, you got to go sit down with the ladies and the babies, the children and the women. We gonna put you in the corner over there. Other than that, you good. All right? So I want to show y'all something real quick. I want to show y'all something. Before we get deep into this and we go ahead and break this thing down, I want to show y'all something real quick now. All right? Now, big salute to the chat. Big salute to the chat. Rock out with your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Now, it's something I want to go ahead and give y'all an eye. So when I say dog fur, you get very offended and you feel away and you say, I don't have a dog and I don't this, and you get to talking and telling me and filling me in on why the dog fur ain't dog fur. Well, I'm here to explain to you something, and I want to give you some game before we get deeper into this situation. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this right here. Now look at this right here. This is a nice older lady right here on the news channel. She's doing a job on the news, and she's about to give us some fear mongering. She's going to tell us about Hurricane Milton and how impactful it is. And look at this dog fur, nice and curly, and it's nice and laid down right here. And it looked real nice, don't it? This dog fur right here looks extremely nice. Now, let me give you some game and show you something real fast. Now, hold your horses and go ahead and get it. Here, hold your horses. I want you to look at this and look at this good. Bam. Now, what is that right there? What is that right there? That don't look like what you was just looking at? Huh? 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 Look at it now. Look at it now. Bam. Look at that. Yeah. Nice and laid down. It's furry. It sheds. It smell like a dog when it get wet. Why would this be any different from this? See? So I'm not going to stay long, but this is a beautiful example of some dog fur that's laid into and curled up and nice and neat. And it's shedding everywhere, and it's all nice down around the face, right there with that fur. And then you look right there, and you got that fur laying down for you right there, the same way. It's just the same way. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that there. All right. I mean, it's there now. It ain't no running from it. It ain't no running from it, ball man. All right. So respectfully, embrace that dog fur. Don't run from it. Don't run from it. Dro, I'm cleaning it big. Now I'm finna show lean in it big. Nigga, bull. What up, Dro the Poet? See you in the chat, big dog. Big Wrenches is in here. Embrace that dog fur. Don't run from it. Now let's listen. Open your eyes up, man. Open your ears. Big salute to the chat. 207 people in here. 145 people in here, man. Hit that like button. Run it up.
Officials about Florida, where the window for evacuations is rapidly closing, with Hurricane Milton just hours away. It is now a Cat 4 with 145-mile-per-hour winds and predicted up to 15 feet of dangerous, unsurvivable storm surge. The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." As the FEMA administrator just put it, this is just and get out. As the headline, "Take this seriously and get out." As the FEMA administrator just put it, this is just different. The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." As the FEMA administrator just put it, this is just different. And the concern about misinformation affecting safety is high, as we've just heard in very pointed language from President Biden.
There's been a reckless, irresponsible, and relentless promotion of disinformation. And
now look at this right here. Look at this right here. Now, I don't talk about clones and stuff a lot on this channel, but I would bet the house that that's not a real. That's AI, man. That is not a human, man. That is a robot, man. That's something's going on there. But they say, hey, take this advice and get out. That's what they want from you. They don't really want, they're not telling you, how to get out, what to expect. They're not going to give you no game. They're not telling you, hey, you need to go here. This is where the food is at. This is where the water. This is what you should do if you're going to stay. They telling everybody, hold on, I ain't lying to you.
About misinformation storm surge. The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." Headline, "Take this seriously and get out." The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." As the FEMA administrator just put it, this is just different. The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." The headline, "Take this seriously and get out."
Now, I'm just saying, they want us to get out, right? Take this seriously and get out. Take it seriously, please, and get your ass out now. Leave. Everybody get out. Everybody, get out the house. Get out of there. It's a goddamn storm out there, man. Get everything and get out your house right now. Don't ask no questions, GMB TV. Don't you worry about what we gonna do with that nice pool back there. We gonna make something of that pool after the storm. After the storm come through and the storm take over that property, we gonna take something out that property. The headline is "Take this seriously and get out your goddamn house." Take it seriously, please, and get out your house, please. We don't want you to stay there. We know, listen, get in your car, please, and drive out there to Georgia and drive somewhere outside of your house. So we can go ahead and see what's going on in your house, because it's a nice house, GMB TV. I ain't gonna lie to you, Grown Man Business TV, that there's a nice house, and we would love for you to get out of there. So we can make that a disaster zone. You wouldn't yeah, when you come back, we gonna have it closed off. Your ass can't come back out, y'all. All right? It is a storm out there. It's dangerous. That's the storm they talk about. That's the dangerous storm we supposed to be evacuating from. That's why I went live today. That's why I had to tap in with the people. Big salute to everybody that's concerned. Big salute to everybody that's in my DM, that's in my messages, that's hollering and saying, GMB TV, we think you need to get up out of there. But what I'm here to tell you is you've been pumped full of fear. They painted a narrative for y'all. Y'all ran with the narrative, and now y'all scared to death. But one thing you can't do is push your fear on me. I ain't built like that. I'm not scared, homie. I might go swimming tonight. I might take a dive in the goddamn water just to show you it ain't real. Now you dress that dog fur up. You put it down on cross your shoulders and you curl the bottom of it. I mean, it's real nice. I mean, it looked like puppy fur. That there looked like a 2-year-old golden retriever right there. And you get on the news and you get to telling us.
The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." Take this seriously and get out. The headline, "Take this seriously and get out." As the FEMA administrator just put it, this is just different. And the concern about misinformation affecting safety is high, as we've just heard in very pointed. The headline, "Take this seriously and get out."
She said that's the headline. Take this seriously and get your ass out. Get out. That don't sit well with me for you to tell me to get out my property. You're already taxing me every year. I mean, you got property taxes. So maybe you own it. Maybe you trying to convince. See, this is the thing too. You got to understand something. Back in the day, they just took your shit. They have become so manipulative and so technical now that what they do is they convince you to leave. They convince you to sell drugs. They convince you to kill your community. They convince you to do it. They don't even have to do it no more. So they done figured it out. We gonna do this and we gonna do that. And guess what? They'll do it for us. We ain't gotta have the Ku Klux Klan no more. We ain't gotta ride on horses and buggies and raid the community. Raid the community. We ain't gotta do that no more. We'll have them do it. See, we ain't gotta go in there and burn down Lake Lanier and burn down Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, and burn down all these communities no more. We ain't gotta do that no more. To implement eminent domain. We'll just make them leave their houses. How about that? Imagine if we could figure out how to make them leave their own property. That'd be much easier, right? We wouldn't have to go in. We wouldn't have to do X, Y, and Z. We'll just manipulate the weather, charge up these hurricanes, send these hurricanes right at them, and then we'll tell them on the news, the main thing is to get out. I mean, the headline is to get up and get out. We didn't tell you where to go. We didn't tell you, hey, when you get up and get out, don't go far from your house. Just go to a shelter or go up the block or go right here and then come right back. They didn't tell you to come right back. Hey, get up and get out, but make sure you come right back. Why they didn't put that in the headline? We want you to get up and get out, but we don't want you to leave your property for too long. You understand? Because things can happen. So get up and get out, but make sure you're not too far so you can get back. The headline is just to get up and get out. And y'all don't see nothing crazy about that. Y'all ain't felt that's out of pocket. Y'all don't got no red flags on the field for somebody on the news just telling you to get your ass up and get out. Yeah, leave the property. We'll take care of it from there. You know, and listen, this is Huckleberry with CNN News, and we would like to let you know that the headlines are get up, then get out. We would love for you to just get up and get out. Now, listen, don't you worry about coming back because we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Yes, this is Mr. Huckleberry right here with CNN News. And once you get up and you get out, we're going to take care of it. Oh, don't you worry about coming back. Make sure you take enough clothes and water so you can stay in that shelter, so you can stay wherever you're going to go because you can't come back. We didn't tell you to come back. Did we tell you to come back, man? Did we say get up and get out and then come? No, we told you to get up and get out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you never heard it this way. It ain't a channel on YouTube gonna get you the game this way. Yeah, get up and get out. And I show you the storm outside looking like it's looking like a light summer rain. It ain't looking like nothing serious. It's looking like a light little summer rain, what we dealing with right now. So why would I pack my kid up? Why would I pack up my property? And why would I get in the car and go get stuck on the interstate somewhere where I'm going to be in traffic for 13 hours? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? But when you get to talking like that, see, now you asking too many questions, sir. Now you're looking through the smoke and mirrors, sir. We didn't ask you to figure out what we got going on. We just need you to leave your property. We didn't already assess your property. We know how much it's worth. We know what you got going on there, and we'd like to have it. Would you like to give it to the United States of America? If you would, go ahead and evacuate. Yeah, man. Well, listen, man. You know, I ain't scared of no gators, man. I ain't scared of sharks, man. I don't know, man. We just not built the same, homie. I'm not scared of that. That shit don't fear. I don't put fear in my heart. Nigga, there's gators out there in the water, man. You know, it's gators and sharks. Well, you know, I got guns. We got good guns that shoot underwater. You know them Glocks, they shoot underwater. You know that, right? Did you know that? Did you know I could put a Glock in the sand, leave it there for 2 years, come back, pull it out the sand, and pop your top right there? Easy money. Did you know that I could get, if the waters flood up and it's alligators in the water and they lurking around, I could let that Glock go and them alligators will flee. That shark will go that way. But then what you got to understand is, we ain't dealing with none of that over here. Y'all, they got y'all thinking the whole Florida is underwater. They done made y'all believe that Florida is underwater. Oh, Florida is underwater. Everybody needs to leave. Well, no. Let's listen some more to this, man. Let's listen some more to this buffoonery.
As the FEMA administrator just put it, this is just different. And the concern about misinformation affecting safety is high, as we've just heard in very pointed language from President Biden.
There's been a reckless, irresponsible, and relentless promotion of disinformation and outright lies that are disturbing people. It's undermining confidence in the incredible rescue and recovery work that has already been taken and will continue to be taken. And it's harmful to those who need help the most. There is simply no place for this to happen. Former President Trump has led the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true.
See? You heard what he just said? Oh, simply properties are being confiscated. That's simply not true. Come on, B. I'm telling you. So you telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, but he directly going against what I'm saying. We gonna believe Joe Biden or we gonna believe Grown Man Business TV? That's where we at in this state of America. That's where we at, homie. On this land, homie. On this great land where somebody like Grown Man Business TV can give you that pure dope, that real information, and the president could go against it, and you now second guessing the president. Wee! I did not know he was about to say that. Let's run it, yo. I did not know he was about to say. Listen to this dude. Listen to this dude, B. Listen to him.
They're saying people impacted by these storms will receive $750 in cash and no more. That's simply not true. They're saying the money is needed for this crisis is being diverted to migrants. What a ridiculous thing to say. It's not true.
Here.
Lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true. Of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true.
Insertions have been said that properties are being confiscated. Listen, man, you got to understand something. And I'm trying to say so much at one time, I almost stumbling over my words, B. You trying to take these properties the same way you did in Hawaii. You doing the same thing in North Carolina, what you did in Hawaii, and you trying to do the same thing in Florida. What are we talking about? That's simply not true. But we got videos. We got videos.
In Burnsville, North Carolina, an unmarked helicopter destroys supplies and donations getting ready to be taken out to those impacted by the Hurricane Helene. And it's crazy because people don't know, who is this? Is it the government? Is it the military? Is it just some random person in a helicopter? And why were they flying over here doing this? Creepy stuff, folks.
But it's all lies, guys. Oh, they're trying to take property. It's all lies. The money was given to the immigrants. That's all lies.
Come on, son. We are not in a state, you know, in this land where we don't have the technology to know that y'all gave all the FEMA money, $300 billion to the Ukraine. You got immigrants in New York City walking around with $13,000 in food stamps and $14,000 in cash. Immigrants haven't paid one tax in America. We put all our tax money into these programs, and y'all just giving this shit away. And then you put this puppet on the TV.
Oh, it's all lies.
Everything they telling you is a lie. You gotta know is the truth. Listen, I'm gonna let him talk again. Everything he telling you is a lie. You got to know is the truth. You gotta know that. And if you don't know, that's why you came to this channel. That's why the algorithm sent you over here. That's why you in this live chat right now. 260 people hit the like button. We had 100 likes. MJ, I see you in the chat. Big wrenches. Yeah. Why would he come out and say something about properties being taken and all of that if that ain't have nothing to do with nothing? If that weren't real, if that wasn't a possibility, if that wasn't something they was doing, if that wasn't something that we all can see happening, why would he say that? We wouldn't even have to talk about it. Nigga, property, ain't nobody taking no property. I'm not even gonna waste my 2 or 3 words on that. People know how we gonna do that. We can't take it. Nah, but you is taking the property.
Oh, false information and blah, 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 blah.
Nah, homie. Nah. And any American that's still letting them run this game on them, man, y'all deserve to get led off the cliff. Y'all deserve to be slaughtered at the slaughterhouse. Everybody can't go, bro. Everybody ain't gonna be hip to this shit. Everybody can't see through the smoke and mirrors. I'm not here to make all of y'all believers. The majority of y'all in here, y'all swaying the fence. Y'all don't really know. Y'all like, damn, is this shit real? I can't believe it's real. Now the algorithm sent you to Grown Man Business TV. And I'm telling you it's real, homie. I'm telling you outside ain't no motherfucking storm where I'm at. It's raining outside. It's gonna probably get a little worse tonight. It might be a little more wind, a little more rain. But I'm telling you something, with this Florida weather, tomorrow the sun is gonna be out. Tomorrow morning, the fucking sun will be out. Dunkin' Donuts will be open. The mall will be open. Chick-fil-A, everything is gonna be open tomorrow morning. Let's let this man talk, B. Let's let him talk, B.
Former President Trump has led the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. It's simply not true. They're saying people impacted by these storms will receive $750 in cash and no more. That's simply not true. They're saying the money is needed for this crisis is being diverted to migrants. What a ridiculous thing to say. It's not true.
So then this what this is so then the thing is this, right? If it's not true, then why after you say it's not true, why you won't tell us the truth then? Insertions are being made that property is being taken. That's simply not true. We cannot do that, and we have not taken any property, and we are not going to take any property. You know, insertions that the tax money been sent to the immigrants. That's simply not true. Y'all can see we have not given the immigrants any money. We got plenty of money in FEMA. We got over $100 billion waiting for the survivors, waiting for the people. Wherever areas is being damaged or it's a catastrophic event, we got $200 million waiting for y'all. So as soon as this hurricane leave, we gonna start passing this $200 million out. See, no, properties are being, that's simply not true. The fact, we can see y'all gave all the money to the immigrants. How the fuck you gonna tell us it's simply not true? Right in my face, you gonna play in my face. And the only reason why they do this is because the majority of y'all let them play in y'all face and y'all don't say nothing. Y'all don't fire back. Y'all don't got nothing against it. Y'all let it go down and y'all just keep on clicking and keep on moving. How is it not true? How is it not true? Prove to me it's not true. Show me it's not true. You can't just, we not children, homie. You can't, you know, my son is 3 years old, right? I don't gotta show his last nothing. I tell him, EJ, whoop, 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 and he do it. He 3 years old, but you know what? When he's old enough, he gonna say, Dad, what you mean? I mean, respectfully. When he's 19, 20, he might ask me why I'm implementing these rules, and then I gotta now break it down to him. I gotta now give him some game on that. We not children, homie. You not just gonna tell me what's true and what's not true. You need to show me it's not true. Because I'm telling you, they taking that land up there in North Carolina. I'm telling you, them people is not supposed to be up there. That's why that helicopter flew over them like that and destroyed that area. Intimate domain, disaster zones. You ain't supposed to be in the disaster zone. You are American people. You are American on this land. But if the government say this is a disaster zone, you ain't supposed to be over there. So they destroying it. I'm telling you, a straight YouTuber, a real life YouTuber, homie. 26,000 subscribers. I'm telling you, none of those people in that town is moving back over there to that town. And then you got the United States government telling you that's a lie, but not giving you no truth, no proof, no nothing. He just telling you it's a lie, and your little ass supposed to, okay, Daddy, sure. Daddy, the President Biden said that it's not a lie, so we're just going to ride with that. Nah, that's why you need to be subscribed to the channel. That's why you need to be locked into the Realest on YouTube. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. No extras, no preservatives. I ain't got no green screen right here. I ain't got no mic right here. It's direct and consumer. It's me to you through the phone. That's it. The rawest and the Realest on YouTube. I ain't got no whole little setup for you with the cameras and all that. I ain't got the microphone pinned up to my neck. None of that. What are we talking about, man? She's telling me to leave my oh, it's a lie. No, man. It's time for us to stand on business. You lying, homie. And we in a state, and we in a, let me tell you something. We on a land where we can go to war with a tyrant government. Y'all don't know that? Did y'all know that? It's written in Congress that the American people can go to war with a tyrant government. And when you got a man like this, if that's even a man, I don't know if that's a clone, a machine, or a man. But let's just say this is a man right here, lying in your face, telling you,
Oh, we're not trying to take your property. That's a lie.
it might be time to go to war with a tyrant government. Salute to that 5-piece nugget, Corey Johnson. I appreciate that. You already know when everything opens back up tomorrow, we're gonna go get our hands on some Chick-fil-A sauce and all of that. Cause I guarantee you, I bet money on it that tomorrow morning Chick-fil-A be wide open over here where I'm at. Yeah, over here where I'm at, where they tell you, oh, take this seriously, leave. Nah, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. You have to take this in blood. What Pooh Shiesty say? What Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty say? You have to get this in blood, homie. You have to get this in blood. Ain't no way you just, what? Oh, you thought we was, you thought we was like that? Nah, it's a new day and age. It's a new time, homie. It's a time where grown men gonna stand on business. I'm protecting everything over here. You gonna have to get it in blood. You gonna have to take it in. Yeah, you gonna have to do that. I don't believe you, homie. You need more people. And I don't know what they thought.
Oh, put him up inside the Oval Office and put a beard and make sure his tie is up and tight and make sure the teleprompter good. Hey, Biden, can you see the teleprompter? We know you got some problems with your eyesight. We know you can't really comprehend. You can barely get a sentence out. Can you see? All right, hit the teleprompter. 1, 2, action. Oh, and you already know that it's going to be a storm and we want you to leave and we're not trying to take your land. That's an absolute lie. Oh, giving money to the migrants? That's a man. Come on, man. Well, you think we don't know? Hey, man, yo, this shit is nasty work, B. Let's look at this shit. Let's look at this. Listen to this shit.
Trump has led the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true. They're saying people impacted by these storms will receive $750 in cash and no more. That's simply not true. They're saying the money is needed for this crisis is being diverted to migrants. What a ridiculous thing to say. It's not true.
Here's what is true. Time is fast dwindling to get out. The threat of tornadoes appears to be escalating in Florida, one already touching down near I-75 in South Florida, a precursor to what officials fear will be catastrophic landfall by Milton. And anxiety on the ground is high.
We're being told that we need to leave, but we're scared.
It's just hard to kind of comprehend, really.
This is a different time than any other hurricane I've been through here.
Being told that we need to leave, but we're scared. We're being told that we need to leave, but we're being told that we need to leave, but we're scared. We're being told that we need to leave, but we're scared. We're being told that we need to leave, but we're scared.
Now I want to show y'all something, right? Because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at the fear in that man's eyes right there. This is an older man, head full of dog fur. A lot of his dog fur is now whitened. A lot of his dog fur is now turned gray, respectfully. And this is an older man, respectfully. And I'm not trying to get, I'm not disrespecting nobody, but his dog fur has now turned white to let us know this is an older man. And look at the fear in that man's eyes. Look at the fear in that man's eyes. Imagine being this man's age with a head full of dog fur and white dog fur for all around his mouth, and to come to a point in American history where he is scared. He is truly full of fear. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his eyes right here. He said they want us to leave our property, but we are scared to. That's what I'm talking about, because you got to know something. You got the government telling you, we ain't trying to take nothing from you. Oh, we don't want nothing from you. That's a nice house you got right there, but we wouldn't want it. We wouldn't take it. We just want you to leave. And any grown man that's standing on grown man business, it automatically don't feel right. It don't feel genuine. It don't feel right. It's uncomfortable. But now you trying to figure out within yourself, should I leave my property? Should I leave my home? Should I get in my car? Should I go this way? Should I stay? I want to, I'm gonna say this, right? Bay Johnson, right? Salute to you. I see you in the chat. It ain't really about moving somewhere. I just saw a few months ago out there, I think in Dallas or in Houston, right? It was torrential floods out there in Texas. And that shit looked crazy. It was so wild, right? That I got a homie. I got a homie that I consider my brother out there in Fort Worth. And I hit him up and I talked to him and I said, yo, you good out there? And he sent me some pictures. He was on a lake somewhere fishing. It was beautiful weather out there where he was at. But on Instagram and YouTube, I was seeing all these different images out there. And I think Houston, it was somewhere in Houston, I think, where I'm talking all of the establishments, all the buildings was full with water. Babe, do you know what I'm talking about? The fucking every restaurant, every building was full of water. So we at a point in American history where they can now control the weather to a certain extent. There is no full control over Mother Nature. They don't have full control over Mother Nature, but they have a lot of control over Mother Nature and the weather. To where it don't matter where you live at in America. It don't matter. See, a lot of people they say, I really don't like, because I'm knowledgeable now. I can see. So people say, oh, I live in Detroit, and I wouldn't move to Florida because Florida, blah 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 blah. But just last year, I saw an ice storm hit Detroit. I seen an ice storm hit Michigan where all of the smart cars died on the interstate. It was so cold in Detroit and in Michigan that the batteries in your Teslas froze, and it was thousands of Teslas, just dead Teslas everywhere. And it was so bad that some people had got stuck in their Teslas and they spent the night in the Tesla and they was finding frozen people in those Teslas. Do y'all not remember that? So you got people, oh man, I live in Detroit. I would never move to Florida. Well, I would never move to Detroit, homie. Just a year or so ago, I saw a video of New York City. It was so much water that the subways were flooded out. Y'all don't remember that? You ever been into a New York subway? Do y'all remember that? The fucking subway was full to the street. Like when you go into a New York subway, you got to go downstairs and stuff like that. You go down the stairs, down these stairs, down those stairs. You go underground. It was so much water that the whole subway was flooded all the way to the top of the stairs on the regular street. So you can't look. So right now they having a situation in Florida. They done made y'all think that it's this, that, and the third. And now it's, oh, move to Texas. Nah, I wouldn't move to Texas. You know what kind of water droughts y'all be having in Texas in the summertime? You can't even goddamn wash your car. You got stipulations on mowing and lawning your grass because of water shortages out there in Texas. Okay? So let's just keep it under the right spectrum right here. All of America is under fire. Right now, it's just look like it's going down in Florida. But again, up there in North Carolina, they would have said the same thing. Oh, move up here to North Carolina. Move to the mountains. We don't have to worry about that. Well, now your goddamn ass is underwater. I saw New York underwater. I saw Detroit frozen. They were finding people in their car like goddamn icicles, ice pops, a frozen human in the car. Because it was 30 below zero. And the damn smart car, the electrical car couldn't even cut on because it was so cold. So this is everywhere. All right? This is everywhere. But again, the narrative is the narrative. And we're not going to let them make y'all think. We're not going to let them make y'all, the narrative is the narrative. This is Hurricane Milton right here. This is Hurricane Milton right now. Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton is right now. This is Hurricane Milton. This ain't the shit they gonna show you on CNN right here. They not gonna show you this on CNN. Don't worry, cause when Hurricane Milton hits land, I'ma be live with y'all. We're gonna go live all night tonight. We're gonna turn up all night tonight. All right? We're gonna party through this, and then we're gonna get back to the business tomorrow. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. They coming for everything. That's what we gonna close this live stream with. Big salute. 250 people in the chat, 241 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit them live buttons. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? 121 likes, I like that. 24, 25 chicken nuggets in the live chat, I like that. We gonna remain safe. We not underscoring. We not doubting, what they could do with HARP, what they can do with Mother Nature. We not going to doubt that. We not going to underestimate that. I'm not standing on that. I don't underestimate the enemy ever. Never underestimate your enemy, ever. But you got to do a little more than put Joe Biden on the screen and tell him, and he talking to us about, do this and do that. You got to do a little bit more. I'm a grown-ass man. That's why the channel was called Grown Man Business TV. I'm a grown-ass man, homie. You got to do better than that. Show me something. Don't just tell me what a lie is. Tell me what the truth is.
Oh, they said, get out, we're not going to take your property. That's a lie.
Well, what's the truth?
Oh, they said that we gave the money, all the FEMA money to the immigrants. That's a lie.
Well, what's the truth then? What's the truth? Cause we damn sure see them immigrants running around with money. I already told y'all what I would do, but that is what it is, and that'll be what it's gonna be. Much love to everybody in the chat. Joe the Poet, we going live again tonight, man. We gonna talk about FEMA. We gonna talk about Hurricane Milton, and we also gonna talk about Jaguar Wright tonight. We're going to have a good, great, clean discussion about Jaguar Wright. I did something a few days ago, and I took that video. I actually manually took that video down because the downloads wasn't downloading. You understand? And if the downloads ain't downloading, then I can't give the message. So Jaguar Wright, we going to talk about that. Yeah, it's like Hawaii all over again. This is the Maui. This time they using water. Out there in Maui, Hawaii, they use fire. Out there in Detroit and all that, they use ice. Out here in Florida and all of the East Coast, all the way up to North Carolina, they using water. Don't you ever get it confused. Don't you ever get it confused like you safe from that. California, y'all might be seeing fire or water, but it's coming, my G. Kush Boy 420, what it do? Highly appreciate that 20-piece nugget. You already know we gonna dip that in barbecue sauce, and we might add a little Chick-fil-A sauce because that's what I like. And we gonna dip that. I appreciate that. I better not catch them immigrants looting. Yeah, hey, listen, man. Listen, man. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. Now, I want to leave y'all. I forgot to talk about this, but Salute to Kush Boy 420 for even saying that, because it kind of made my wheels turn. And I want to speak on this. I want to leave y'all with this. Out there in North Carolina, it's a lot of looting going on. You got people from other states. You got people from other cities. You got people from other towns driving all the way to North Carolina to ravage and to loot. And they not being stopped by them black hop ops. They not being stopped by the police. They you know, this is a disaster zone. Now we gonna destroy your little area where you trying to get water, you trying to get reserves for the people, but we gonna let people come in from out of town and loot your area. That's what's coming to New York City. That's what's gonna come to California. That's what's gonna come to all these areas that's able to be flooded out or burned out. So I'm glad you said that, Kush Boy. Salute to you. Yeah, the looting is coming. You understand? But the problem with North Carolina, only problem I have with North Carolina and where that disaster took place at, those towns in the mountains were sundown towns. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the towns out there in North Carolina that are going through the devastation, that are going through the Hurricane Helena, that were washed out, that were sitting on top of thousands and thousands of metro tons of lithium? Those were sundown towns. Those were towns of dog fur having people that would physically harm a black person or any person that wasn't them, that doesn't have that dog fur. They would physically harm, if not kill them, for coming into that town. Sundown towns. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the only issue that I've seen, that I've learned and I've discovered, and that I really have with North Carolina that's going through the situation, because now y'all want to unify. Now y'all want help. Now y'all feel like it's an American situation, and y'all want any and everybody to reach out and give y'all a hand. But it was all good just a week ago. It wasn't all good just a week ago. Just a week ago, y'all would have wanted to do bodily harm to Grown Man Business TV if I came up there to try to get some of that Blackstone whiskey that y'all making up there. That moonshine that y'all making up there. Oh yeah, I know all about the mountains. The Rocky Mountains of North Carolina. That's where you get that Blackstone whiskey and that Blackstone moonshine. And if I would have made my way up in the mountains and said, listen here, brother. Hey, can I speak to you down there here, partner? Listen here now, partner. I came up here for a batch of that moonshine, that Blackstone moonshine. Would you mind giving me a batch of it? Y'all would have wanted to do bodily. Boy, what you doing out here, boy? Boy, let me tell you something here, boy. We trying to be good to you. We trying to be nice to you. But this ain't a town where you might want to walk around. Say what now, Emma? This ain't a town that you want to walk around. This ain't a town that your black ass need to be walking around. We don't do blackies. We don't do you out here now here, Grown Man Business TV. We're trying to be good to you. But we'll put hand and feet on you, Grown Man. Your black ass ain't supposed to be out here. Now, that's what it was just a week ago. Now the higher-ups and the elites, they send that goddamn storm your way, wash you out, put hand and feet on you. Huh? Dog fur on dog fur violence. Because you got to know it's a white man driving that goddamn helicopter. Oh, let me show you something. Let me show you something. That's the only thing I really got against y'all. That I really can't get over that. And it helps me to not really care too much for your situation. I don't wish it on nobody, and I hope y'all get through it. But I can't help you, and I won't help you. Let me show you something. Now it's a white man driving this helicopter right here. Now look what that white man is doing to y'all. Look what the dog fur is doing to the dog fur. Look at that. It's white people on the ground. It's a white man in that helicopter, And now we got a white man telling on your ass. He gonna go ahead and tell on him then.
In
There you go, right
Burnsville,
there.
North Carolina, an unmarked
He telling on
helicopter
you.
destroys supplies and donations.
He done
getting
told
ready to
on
be
you.
taken out to those impacted by the Hurricane Helene.
Yeah, he telling.
And it's crazy because people don't know who is this. Is it the government? Is it the military?
Well, let me say something to you there, sir. If it's the government, then it is the military. The government and the military is all the same thing. I didn't understand that part. The government and the military is all the same thing, brother. But you got a white man in the helicopter. You got white people on the ground, and you got a white YouTuber telling on your ass. They tired of dog fur on dog fur violence. They tired of this. They tired of it. Listen to me right here. Look.
Is it just some random person in a helicopter? And why were they flying over here doing this?
Look.
Creepy stuff, folks.
Look. Look at this shit. It's a white man driving that goddamn helicopter. All right? So that's the only problem that I got with the North Carolina situation. Those is sundown towns. I couldn't even come get a batch of goddamn Blackstone whiskey if I wanted to up there in the mountains. The sun go down, yeah, it might not make it out the mountains. So I think this is a lesson for white people. Like, it's gonna come. It's more than us now. Back in the day, they just would do these things to black people. Now it's everybody. No state is safe. Nobody is safe. So don't think because you just don't live in Florida that your state up there in New York or California or Texas, Detroit, Michigan, wherever you at, you ain't up on a chopping block when the time comes. When the time presents itself, your ass will be next. You remember when the COVID hit? Where was everybody running to? I can only keep it 100. When COVID hit, where was everybody running to? Where did everybody want to go? Where was there a mass migration towards when COVID hit? Florida. Y'all forgot that though. Oh, now it's a hurricane outside, and now it's, oh man, Florida. But a couple of years ago, when the goddamn, it don't hit me now, dog. Don't hit me now. They try, y'all don't stop the flow. A few years ago, when the goddamn virus was in the air, they was forcing a jab on you. Your ass was out of work. You got in your car and you came down to Florida. Now it's a Hurricane Milton coming, and everybody, come on, man, watch your mouth, man. And we gonna stand on that. Out there in North Carolina, that's dog fur on dog fur violence. Let me show you something real fast out here in North Carolina. Let me show you something real fast, if you don't mind. I want to show you something in here in Florida right now. Let me show you something. Let me show you something right there in Florida right now. Now, even in Florida right now, even in North Carolina right now, it's dog fur on dog fur violence. You got a white man on YouTube that's telling on your ass, and you got the motherfucking canines out there with you. Y'all all united. You got the dog fur in the sky. You got the dog fur on the ground. You got the dog fur on YouTube, and you got the goddamn canine right there. Right there, a whole Labrador retriever right there on site, on the ground, a canine, a Doberman pincher right there for you. So we gon' learn, and y'all gonna learn, that you ain't gonna pick and choose when you rocking with us. You ain't gonna pick and choose when you want our help. Oh, now that the government done targeted y'all and sent that wave up there to wash your ass out, now you want everybody to help you. But 3 weeks ago, I couldn't get a batch of Blackstone whiskey or moonshine from your ass. I ain't supposed to be out here. This a sundown town, grown man being in TV. Told your ass not to come around here. Huh? Didn't I tell your black ass not to come around these parts? These parts ain't for your black ass, grown man being in TV. But now all of a sudden, The people on your ass, the government on your ass, the manipulated weather is on your ass. Your house is gone. Now you're crying out for help and unity. That ain't how it work. That ain't how it work. So I'm gonna extend the olive branch out to you here at Grown Man Business TV. This go to all the dog fur people. This go for all the Caucasians. Listen to me. I'm gonna extend a olive branch out to you. All right? And when you want to come down and you really want unity, you talk to me and we going to make this thing happen. But don't wait till the people come and see you and take your goddamn property and wipe your ass out, and they only going to give you $750. Now we worried about the city budget. Now we worried about what's going on out here. 2 weeks ago, I couldn't get a batch of Blackstone whiskey. Now they only giving your ass $750 and you're crying out for American help now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do what you got to do. Tie up yourself by the bootstraps. Yeah, out there in North Carolina, it's time for you to learn how to tie yourself up by the bootstraps. Make that $750 work now. Oh, my mama would have made $750 work real good. My mama knew how to stretch that money. Now it's your mama's turn to stretch that money. Huh? Yeah. 1 minute you're a son downtown. Now you need help from the people. You want us to step in and help you? You want us to step in and speak up for you? I don't know how I feel about that. That's why I done did enough. I done spoke on what's going on. It's dog fur on dog fur violence. Right here. Let me show you. This is dog fur. This is dog fur on dog fur violence. Right here. Look. Look. Look what they doing to them white people right there. Look at that white lady run right there. Look. Look at that white lady running for her life. When you got that white man in that goddamn helicopter blowing everything, look at that white lady running for her life right there. Look. And look at my man's face right here. He's saying, I'm telling on your motherfucking ass right now. I wouldn't care about the dog. Yeah, white on white violence is happening right now. I'm about to tell on you right now. If I text this to you, that means I'm about to tell on you right now, man. I'm gonna take a screenshot of my man right here. And if I send that to you, that means I'm about to tell on your ass right now. I done already called the police. I done already gave you information to the higher ups in the elites. I done already informed you. I done already gave him your information. When I send this to you, that mean I done already told them people on you. Yeah, I'm gonna take the screenshot and I'm gonna put that in my phone and under favorites. And if I send that to you, that mean your ass going to jail, man. Simple and plain, man. Look at his hands. If I cross my goddamn hands from you like this, that mean you going to jail, boss. Look at his hands right here. Look at his face. Look at him. Just understand this. When you get that email, a DM, a text, your motherfucking ass done already been reported to the police. I done already called 911. I done already told them what's going on, and I already explained the situation to them. And I'm letting them already know that this is what's going down and this is what's happening. And I don't need no question. Don't question me about what I'm saying to you. I done already sent the guy. I done already let him know. Look at my face right here. Yeah, going to jail. You dropped that helicopter over top of them people. You sprayed all that wind on them. You done sprayed all they goddamn furniture and everything they got going out there. Look at his face, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm about tired of this shit, man. And I'ma handle you. I'm gonna give you what you're asking for. Look at his hands right here. I'm gonna give you what you're asking for. These hands is saying, I'm tired. I've already reported you. I already sent the motherfucking SOS out. I already sent the call to the people out. And I don't, it ain't nothing you can say that's gonna change my mind. All right, I'm tired of this shit, and it ain't nothing you can say that's gonna pull me back from doing what I need to do. I already called the police. Hey, I can't make this shit up, man. All right, so basically to the chat, I want to show y'all one more again, man, that don't go off of what you see on your news channel, man. Don't go off of what you see on your news channel, man. This all we got going on right here. A little bit of wind, a little bit of turbulence. Nothing crazy. We gonna go live again tonight. Yeah, my man was looking like, who the fuck driving that helicopter, man? Who in his right mind is driving this goddamn helicopter, man? He looking like, man, I'm tired of this shit, man. I done been riding with y'all for a long time. You know, I'm down with the dog fur. He got his dog fur brushed up nice and neat. You know what I'm saying? Real nice and neat, the dog. But his eyes is saying, I'm tired of this dog fur shit, man. I'm just absolutely sick and tired of y'all with this damn activity, man. Why would you do that to them people? That what his eyes are saying. Why would you do that? hey, boy, that motherfucker funny, man. I can't help it. I'm sorry. So I can't really help you, dog. I can't help you, North Carolina. I know who y'all are, and I know what y'all are, and I'm gonna allow y'all to help each other. And when everything calm down, when everything get back to normal, I want to see if that's a sundown town. Wherever y'all go, wherever y'all relocate, maybe y'all will open y'all arms to black people. Maybe y'all will share some of that Black Stone whiskey and some of that Black Stone moonshine with Grown Man Business TV. Maybe that can happen. All right? But don't wait till the people come out and get you. Don't wait till your people is telling on you. Don't wait till they dropping helicopters on your monkey ass for you to feel like you need to reach out to us. And I'm going to end with that. Big salute to the chat. 187 people again. My man said, fuck it. I'm tired of this shit. You know, and I want to leave y'all with this. If I ever send you this right here, you're going to jail. All right? Just always keep that in the back of your mental Rolodex. That if I send this to you, yeah, going to jail. You going to jail, your mama going to jail, whoever in the house with you going. Because I done already told the police everything they need to know. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I pay property taxes. I pay food taxes. I pay taxes on everything. I'm a tax prop. I pay taxes on everything. I'm a tax-paying citizen of the United States of America. If I send this to your goddamn phone, your monkey ass going to jail. I don't care how you feel about it. And I done already did it. If my hands is crossed like this and my hand is leaning right there, that doesn't mean I done already did it already. It ain't nothing to talk about. You don't need to ask me why. Or please, can I do it? I done already did it. I done already did it. And he gonna make sure whoever driving that helicopter get brought to justice. I believe that he will make sure whoever's driving that helicopter will get brought to justice.
In Burnsville, North Carolina, an unmarked helicopter destroys supplies and donations, getting ready to be taken out to those impacted by the Hurricane Helene. And it's crazy because people don't know, who is this? Is it the government?
Look at my man.
Is it the military? Is it just some random person in a helicopter?
Look at my man.
And why were they flying over here doing this?
Why was they doing that? Why was you doing that, sir? I'm asking you one simple question, and I still got my hands crossed like this because I'm already called the police. But I'm going to ask you one time, why was you doing that? Why was you doing that?
Why exactly was you doing that, brother? I ain't trying to have this conversation, but I need you going to listen, sir. You're going to jail. Fuck it. I done already told you you're going to jail, and I ain't taking it back. I done already called the police on you. Why was you doing that? You need to understand something, man. It's deeper than rap. The shit way deeper than rap. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And we had a place in an American society where white people is tired of white people. White people is tired of this shit. They know we didn't. You need to know something. My man right here already know it ain't no black person in that helicopter. Did you know? You can tell by his, you can understand by his demeanor, by his facial expressions that he know it ain't no black people in that helicopter. He is shocked. He don't understand how white people can do that to them white people. He know we ain't in there. If he thought it was one black person in that helicopter, he would have said something about that. He would have said something about black people being inside that motherfucking helicopter, bro. He would have made it. He would have made it. He would have assumed. He would have said something. He would have pointed the finger somehow. And I think that quite possibly that why would you do that? And I think quite possibly it was some Negroes in that helicopter. Yeah, it's only Negroes would drive that helicopter the way he was driving that their helicopter. And I would like to say, and he would have said that African Americans were in the helicopter. Look how he dropped the helicopter, but he know it won't no African Americans inside that motherfucking copter, man. He know that. Look at his face, man. That's the look a white father give to his children when they go in that cookie jar. That's the look of a white father that's looking at his son put his hand inside that goddamn cookie jar, and he ain't said a word to him, but he gonna let him know, goddamn it, why is your hand in the pot? Why would you go into that cookie jar, young Billy? Billy, why would you put your hands in the cookie jar? That's what his face is saying right now. Billy look back, and Billy put that cookie back in the jar. He won't say one word. Billy won't ask a question. Billy won't say why. He won't say when. He just go. You know what I'm saying? That look right there. That is the look. I'm about to get the goddamn belt, young Billy. That's the look of saying, I'm about to take this belt off and tear your ass up, Billy, if you don't get your hand out the cookie jar. Yeah, yeah. And I'm going to respect them for that. Dog fur or not, you got to know something. Just because I call out the dog fur don't mean I'm going to disrespect you. I got a whole lot of respect for this man right here for standing on his square. And for real, he ain't talking to us. He ain't said one word to us, the black people. He ain't said nothing to us. This is, I can't believe your white ass is doing that to them people out there. I can't believe that's what I know it's you. I know it's white man dog fur having white man. I know your dog fur. I can smell your dog fur. It's only a dog fur that'll be inside that helicopter, that chopper. Dropping that chopper on them people like that. Yeah, you see it. Look.
Be stuffed, folks.
Dog fur versus dog fur and dog fur on dog fur violence is happening in North Carolina.
But again, that was a sundown town. That was a town that would literally do bodily harm to a black man like myself, would physically harm me. They would leave me in the woods at night. You can't come here. No blacks allowed here, there, boy. There, boy, I know what time is now, boy. 12 o'clock at night, I suggest you go off up on them shelter right there, boy. You can't come here. Sir, do you think I could just stay back? Sir, hey, listen here, brother. This here now is a sundown town. Do you know what that is? You won't be able to get any service round here, boy. Past dark is past dark. I done already took the screenshot. Just understand that. I done already got a screenshot of my man, and we ain't stopping. That's going into my favorites. It's gonna go into my album of favorites. And when I send that to you, you need to know what's happening. I done already did it. I done already called the Coast Guard. I done already called the local PD. I done already got in contact with the people, the higher ups. I done already contacted them. And you're probably going to jail. All right? So big salute to the chat, man. Everybody be safe out there. Everybody enjoy. What is today? Wednesday. We in the middle of the week. This is hump day. Hurricane Milton is on the horizon. Hurricane Milton is on the horizon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna handle some business. I'm gonna take care of some situations. I'm gonna make sure that everything is here good at the big house, because I wasn't one of the ones that was dumb enough to leave my property. I wasn't one of the ones that listened to the higher ups and the elites and had let them convince me to leave my property. We standing on grown man business right here at the big house. And we ain't letting nothing go down. So we gonna go live tonight. What time is it? 4:30. We going live tonight around 8 to 9 o'clock. Between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, make sure your notifications is on, and we gonna pile in, and I'm gonna show y'all what it look like outside. Because they saying that storm's supposed to touch ground around 7 o'clock, something like that. I'm gonna show you that it ain't what it seems, my G. It ain't what it seems. All right? So big salute to the chat. We definitely locked in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the subscribe button before y'all leave, man. 163 likes, 167 likes. I can appreciate that. Make sure y'all hit that button before you leave if you have not hit that button. You understand me? Yeah. We're going to force our way back into the algorithm. They don't like when I talk like this. You got to understand something. They don't like when I talk like this. They don't like when I get a game, but I don't care, homie. We standing on integrity over here. This ain't about numbers. It's about integrity. So we're going to talk about Jaguar right tonight. We're going to talk about Hurricane Milton. We're going to go in on some things tonight. We're going to talk, have a good talk. I'm going to take my fleece off. The weather ain't strong enough. I don't really need it, but I figured I'd throw it on just in case it turned up. But look, man, I'm going to hang this up. Put my goddamn robe on. I might put the Versace robe on tonight. Fuck it. Turn all the way up. So listen, man. You already know what time it is. Hold on, let me do something real quick. You already know what time it is. I want to talk to y'all like this. This how I'm gonna add this out. You know, I want y'all to represent this. Big salute to the chat. So listen, man. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you already know you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. We are giving you this game straight raw, my G's. Straight raw. Why would you do that to them people? Why? So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Gang.